Okay, and welcome back to another quick tip and just some general advice on how it all works in selling real estate. Well, when you put your property on the market, you have to choose a price or a method of pricing your property. And there's three easy ways to do that. The first is you can start at a really high price, and then you can keep coming down in price until you start getting nibbles. There's pros and cons to that. You set it really high, you're probably wasting a lot of time, a lot of money on the marketing initially, because if you're priced out of the market, no one's going to be interested in the property. The second way that you can price your property is that you can price it at the bottom of where the market's at. So if homes have been selling between 475 and 500, you price it at 475. If you do that, you'll get a lot of interest in the property, and what you're hoping for there is that you get two buyers that are interested at the same time, and then your agent is able to play them in a way that will give you the maximum possible price. Now, the third way that you can take your property to market is to give it a range, and that range is usually about 10%, and you start at the bottom of where the market is, and then you add maybe 10% to that. So let's say the market's between 475 and 510, you would actually list your property and advertise it as prices between 475 and 510. Now, again, that's designed to capture as many buyers as possible and then let your real estate agent negotiate for for getting the best price for you. The moral of this story is that there's no right or wrong way to do it. There's pros and cons for each of those three different options in how to price your property. At the end of the day, you have to find a method that is comfortable for you and is comfortable for your real estate agent. The best way to do that is to sit down in your lounge room and talk about the pros and cons of each.